Okay. And I'm at full life, so I will see you in a moment. I'm about to go face off with the most easiest and most predictable boss within the entire game. This is Jahala. Say hello, Jahala. Now, Blue, on the other hand, needs to learn how to use her freaking mirror shield properly. And thankfully, because we have the bracelet, we can face off with the multicolored versions of the past blue, red, green, and yellow, purple. I mean, it's technically 4 swords all over again, but ghosts. Oh no, you have burned Blue. What shall I ever do? Jahala, go on a diet, please. I mean, this is the entire battle right here. Okay, second phase, I believe. He makes the pose go in a lot quicker. He tries to burn Blue a little bit more. And yeah. We're just playing bowling at this point. Oh yeah. Second phase, the light moves. And then he tries to blow you into the spikes. You know, I'm thinking about this now. Can I just use the light arrows? Can I please just use the light arrows? I mean, I have magic now. Yes, I can actually use the light arrows. I mean, I guess that's slightly obvious. Hey, common sense for the win. And there it is. Jahala is truly just a mask. He is a possessed mask that has been lost within this crypt for so long, which, if the light ever touched the mask, he would just fall down and shatter. So, what is our prize? For me actually going all the way through the dungeon without needing to. Hey look, a heart. Awesome. Sweet. I mean, not needed, but now we can be invincible. We can become invincible as long as we have the magic. On top of that, this is something I really wanted to look into. This reminds me of one of the balls or whatever, like you would see in a Sheikah shrine in Breath of the Wild. And like the thing that Impa has in Breath of the Wild. It's like those balls that opens up the shrines or activates a puzzle, a door, or whatever. I don't know. But then it's surrounded by a magic crystal, which I would think, okay, this is something also like how Ocarina of Time has Din's Fire, Nero's Love, Feyor's Wind. It's like that, but a purple one. So normally you would have got that through a really long side quest for the flowers and whatnot. But yeah, that was the Earth Temple. Hello, fellow Hyruleans! I am your guide, the Hyrule Historian, and welcome back to the finale of the Legend of Blue, the Wind Waker Randomizer, where the curse of the endgame, it is with us, and Blue is trying to avoid it at all costs. However, the sun is setting, and the final night is upon us. And so, we are going to be facing off with the true evil within this episode, for the final battle, for the Sea of Time, for the dimensional rift that Blue has created with the Triforce within her last adventure. Because of this, we have to go face off with Ganondorf this time, since in her last adventure she did defeat him and wished for everything to return to normal. She didn't know, though, that returning things to normal, that meant reviving Ganon and putting him back in his original state. Does he remember our battle? Probably. But we are using the warp that he created to make his way to the surface, since he was quite busy before the flood happened and created his new tower. And so, for the final battle, we have not only the magic armor, but the light arrows and the mirror shield. Are you ready, Blue? Are you ready? Well, her silence speaks for it all. Oh, hi! When did you get here? And so, I guess we're going to get right into it, I guess. Okay. You know, throwing it at your feet would actually help you a lot more. Oops. Ah, yes. Phantom Ganon's one weakness. The light arrow. And the only reason I did that, because if you did not know, I did knock the beams back at him when he did that power attack. They did nothing. So he was supposed to do that, I believe. Okay, so light arrow doesn't work. Don't throw the sword, use the sword. Using shadow to open up the light. Are you ready, Blue? The true darkness lies ahead. And as we all know, the true darkness truly knows how to play the organ. You will soon hear. You know what? You should live. I'm going to let you live because, you know, it's the end game. The curse of the end game. Don't be afraid. Excuse me. Sir? Sir. I'm not doing anything to you. I mean, sure, I took away your armor. But that doesn't give you the right. Isn't he a smart cookie? Should I? Nah. I'll let him be. However, I do think... Aren't you too smart? You just lit the rug on fire. And you attacked your friend! How many times have y'all done that in this series? Oh. So... Sir, stand back. I am not afraid to use this. I am not afraid to use this. I must defeat you to open the door, sadly. Don't worry, I did not destroy him. I did not obliterate him. I did not send him to oblivion. I sent him to a very special place. And sir, they may have looked defeated, but I sent them somewhere where they belong, somewhere better, where they don't have to suffer what we must. Do I really have to defeat all the enemies? I was going to let them live. I was truly going to let them live. I mean, they're still living, so I'm just going to send them away. Send them to paradise. So, instead of obliterating them, I teleported them all to paradise. You witnessed it yourself. And I would allow Ganon to go to paradise. But for what he did last time and for what we had to suffer through this time, I think I'm just going to go talk to him and ask him why he did this. Hi. So, take away the Wind Waker. Bring out our faithful companion, the Boomerang. And this is... Now, because we didn't see the cutscene, this is supposed to be Puppet Ganon. Out of everything. And Ganondorf is supposed to be controlling it. And we need to shoot him with the light arrows multiple times. No. Just look at him. A majestic beast he is. Hi, Keys. How are you? Keys, stop. I need to focus. There we go. But this is actually supposed to be based on Ganon from Ocarina of Time. But I feel like with Blue, it's more like the Ganon from Link to the Past. Because that's the one that she's already faced. Go, Boomerang! Guys, just stop. You're embarrassing yourself. I wonder if that would also be classified as a Sheikah relic that Ganon took away from them. But look, we have finally defeated him. It was actually supposed to be that easy. Blue is just so happy. And now we get to face a giant Ganon Skulltula. A Ganonla. A Gantula? So yeah, I'm just realizing this now. It's more like we're facing off with Calamity Ganon. I mean, this is... And yes, spoilers, I do know. But Calamity Ganon is technically a giant spider. Well, he kind of has a spider form, I should say. It's not that he is a spider. Oh, hi. Where are you keeping all these bats? I mean, thanks for, I guess, destroying them, or some of them. Around and around he goes. Where he stops, we'll find out soon enough. Yes, a top-down Zelda game. This is how it's supposed to be. I have no idea anymore. All I know is a swarm of keys around me. As long as we are not doing key sanity, I'm good. And now we face off with the one enemy that is well known throughout the entire Zelda series, especially since Breath of the Wild came out. The phantom form of Calamity Ganon. No, seriously though, it's more of Mordorm. The... Are you serious? Kurt and his family's here. Kevin! I am literally surprised. I'm trying to remember how to face this form of Ganon. Because he's clipping through the walls. And I really don't want to harm Kevin and his family. I mean, look at them. They're just watching me. And my poor targeting. Okay. Kurt, Kevin, I'm thankful that you guys have showed up for this final battle. But you're not helping. Bombs, of course. Why did I not think of it sooner? Hey, Ganon. That works. Okay, Kevin, Kurt, Sammy, Jack, Mark, grant me your strength. Okay, fine. Austin, you can grant me some strength too. I don't know if I'm going to really need it or not. Because we have just shattered that crystal ball. And we have now one of the most terrifying things hanging above us. Which he is technically... It just looks like he's hanging himself. Yeah, I know. It kind of goes slightly dark. But if you didn't see the cutscene, yeah, it goes dark as well. Hey look, a rope. But I'm still curious. Does this lead anywhere? Or do we still have to go to the very top? Because there's another hot up there that allows us to get to Ganon faster, since Ganondorf was down here. He created the puppet. He took away Zelda, which, if you don't know, is also Tetra. Tetra was the daughter of Zelda, who became a pirate. The Triforce of Wisdom was broken. The King of Hyrule kept part of it. And then, once Tetra followed Link normally down into Hyrule, he would have put together the Triforce of Wisdom again. And then from there, Tetra learned that she was the next princess and said, okay, what the heck. Because she didn't have any questions about it. She didn't say anything about it. It was like, okay, I'm a princess. Which, in this case, I think Blue should become the princess. And yeah. Link is late. I can say that much. I'll say, what do I do now? But grappling hook. The item that we would normally get towards the beginning of the game, which we may have actually got it towards the beginning of the series. I don't know what episode it was exactly, but still. Okay, so we'll fill it up. Okay, there we go. We have to climb up a little bit farther. And then it will be the grand finale that we have been waiting for. Hey, you guys came to cheer me on. I thank you. Kevin, Kurt, friend. I don't really know who your friend is, but thank you for coming to cheer me on. It's not really needed, but a just in case thing. Not what I was trying to do. Do we need the hook shot now? No, we got that early on. Okay, yeah. Aim for the target. Okay, you three, are you ready? We're gonna go in here. We're gonna be strict, and we're gonna ask Ganon. We're gonna ask Ganondorf why he's doing this. And then we're gonna ask Zelda, where the hell did she come from? I don't remember Zelda being anywhere. Now, I told you the story for Link about Zelda's supposed to be there. But if Zelda's already here, and Ganondorf's already here, what have they been doing this entire time? I mean, we faced off with the Humrock King earlier. We went in there, we teleported back to the bottom of the Forsaken Fortress. No Ganon. When did this all happen? Why is she here? I'm excited to see her, I mean, look at her. Anyways, though, I honestly do not have a voice for Zelda, though. Because I feel like it's just gonna be bad. I'll use this. She took my freaking bow. She took my bow. I'll take this bow to cover your attack. Attack him as best you can. Understood, Zelda. Oh, she already had... I don't know to be nice to her or to be mad at her. She took away the... Okay, we ended up having how many episodes to get the light arrows, and I just don't know anymore. I mean, yeah, it kind of sounds like I'm agitated, but that's more for comedic purposes of what Blue just had to go through, and then the item she just got. The item that she just got within the last episode was taken away from her, and now here we are fighting against Ganondorf, and the ocean is collapsing around us. I mean, this is a final battle that I really like within the Zelda series, but here we are for Blue's side of the story. Link's nowhere around, and I'm not really sure what else to say. Blue, do your amazing attack! Oh no! Ganon mad. Ganon slap. How dare you attack the princess like that? Who do you think you are? You will feel Blue's wrath. Blue's terrifying wrath. You have not seen Blue's wrath before. Blue will call Cronus to help her. And if you don't know who Cronus is, well, you're out of luck. Come on, Ganon. Here, boy. Yeah, he's dodging because he sees her in sight. And also, Ganon's becoming slightly smarter. Boomerang powers! Boomerang! Ganon loves boomerang! I think now I'm just screwing around just because this is the only time that we're going to get to see Ganon. Okay, it's about time you say something. Blue, you have to You know what? This is Tetra. I can't give this version of Zelda a straight female voice just because it's Tetra. Tetra's a pirate, and she says what needs to be said. She's direct. Are you ready? I'll aim at... How dare you aim at me? And you deflect it with your shield. Do I get much of a choice? I must do one other thing before we end this battle with you, Ganon. Before I end this battle with you, I must use Granny Soup. And I will drink it again for the extra bit of luck. And there we have it. A stab to the forehead. That was a pretty deep slash. Like, it didn't break the sword. The sword went through his skull. And he still has the ability to speak. What kind of mind does Ganondorf have? This was one of the more darker endings. The wind, it is blowing. Oh yeah, I forget to mention, there was another very important cutscene before all this. Ganondorf was going to use the Triforce, and the king instead used it and wished for Hyrule to flood and stay underneath the ocean, where it could be the next Atlantis. Blue! My children, listen to me. I am truly Red. I have protected you, Blue, and watched over you. We've started this adventure together, but I will now leave you. I will stay with Stone Ganon and make sure the sword stays in his forehead for all eternity. Now this actually becomes the saddest part. Because, yes, the King of Hyrule is the King of Red Lions, and the King is willing to stay down here while the rest of Hyrule floods. I have lived regretting the past, and I have faced those regrets. If only I could do things over again. Not a day of my life has gone by without my thoughts turning to my kingdom of old. I have lived bound to Hyrule. In that sense, I was the same as Ganondorf. I mean, the Triforce can do things to you. It came from the gods themselves, and if you hold on to a holy relic that is that powerful, and you really want to protect a kingdom that is supposed to contain peace in it, that holy relic is going to call forth people like Ganon and Lati. I would say Majora, but probably more people like Zant. But yes, but you. I want you to live for the future. This is such a weird scene right here. Look at this. Zelda is just so sad and concerned. Blue's like, yep, I defeated him. Where do I go next? Can I go now? I think Blue has also accepted the curse of the end game. He's like, yep, I'm here. What now? I want you to live for the future. There may be nothing left for you. But despite that, you must look forward and walk a path of hope, trusting that it will sustain you when darkness comes. So everything that we just went through this entire adventure, that's pretty much what he's saying. Look for the light within everything. Look for the hope. Make sure that you have the power to trust people. And just be thankful for the people around you. The water, it closes in. Farewell. This is the only world that your ancestors was able to leave you. Please forgive us. Wait! You could come with us. Yes, of course. We have a ship. We can find it. we will find it. I know where it is. To Windfall we go. The land that will be the next Hyrule. So... but child, that land will not be Hyrule. It will be your land! Does it have to be called your land? Aww. Blue is turning into a Zorro, I think. Bye, Zelda. Nice meeting you. Hope we can meet again. But Red, you are my friend. You are my companion. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Red. Why? I've secured the seeds of the future. Oh! Is that going to be how it ends? Is that really going to be how it ends? We don't get to see the true ending? We don't get to see the true ending. But anyways, thanks for sticking with me through this series, guys. I hope you have all enjoyed it. I know there was some ups and downs, but we finally made it through the adventure and defeated Ganon. Anyways, this has been the Hyrule Historian. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later, guys.